Hello peeps and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Night Dagger and Kozak Wolf, episode 4 of season 4. Kozak Wolf is actually not on at the moment. He has something to do in the morning, so I'm on by myself at the moment. But we have done a lot of mining and a lot of other stuff off camera, and we are getting to the point where we have to start processing stuff or we are just going to run out of room. I mean, look at this. We have two Fortune 2 pickaxes now. We haven't had any luck with the Fortune 3. However, we can combine these to get a Fortune 3. It's just going to take 34 levels. I didn't feel like doing it yet. So, we are going to get to work on... Hello, minecart. Processing some of this crap. So, the easiest way to do this, I think, we're not going to get involved too heavily in industrial craft yet. I think pulverizers is probably going to be the easiest way to start. A pulverizer, if you look at the recipe here, is a piston, a couple pieces of flint, some copper, a redstone reception coil, which is gold and redstone, and a machine frame, which is glass, iron, and gold. Biggest thing that we don't have at the moment is glass. So, I need to get a stick. 2 sticks actually, and ruby. I need to go gather just a little bit of sand before we can really do a whole lot. There is sand pretty much all over the place here, but there's actually a desert out here. Now, I don't think I'm going to go plunder the desert yet because we're not going to need that much glass right off the bat. I'm just going to come over here and dig it out of this bank. Uh, 38, 39, 40, whatever, 41. Yeah, that'll work, I don't care. Let's head back to the house. It's starting to get dark. We'll throw the glass in the iron furnace that we've got. The sand in the iron furnace we've got to start turning it into glass, and I'll show you what we have done with the place. I'm sure you can see the nice floor, courtesy of Kozak. He spent a lot of time cooking up a lot of the red and black Xycraft that we found, and turning it into Xycraft brick. We have the start of a second room over here that I've been slowly working on turning into an actual room. Down here we're going to have kind of a foyer coming in, complete with the stone pillars. Then we're going to have an upstairs room up here, which still haven't managed to dig out yet. Ooh, it's dark in here. The blue torches that I'm throwing around are sulfur torches. You can actually use sulfur to make torches in Xycraft. They give out just about as much light as a charcoal torch, but they don't use charcoal, they use sulfur. And sulfur has very few uses, so let's come over here and get some of our glass. And we're going to need our gold, we're going to need our iron, probably our copper, some of our tin. We have 2 different types of tin. That always annoys me. We'll definitely need some of this. We will need some wood, some cobblestone, some redstone. Let's start out by making a couple of pistons. We'll go ahead and make 2 pistons. And we're going to use that to make 2 pulverizers. Now we need to put iron and glass like that with some gold in the middle. It's going to get us machine frames. Gold with redstone on both sides is redstone reception coils. Redstone reception coils pistons, machine frames, flint on either side, copper on either side of the coils gets you your pulverizers. We're also going to want something to cook the bars that we're getting, so we are going to get ourselves an induction smelter. Well, not yet. How about we just go with a regular old powered furnace for now? No, actually that takes brick, which we don't really have any of yet, and I'm too lazy to go get it. Actually, I might have to be unlazy, because we don't have any other easy means of generating power yet. And, I mean, it's not like there isn't clay right down here. Yeah, I'll just have to stop being lazy. Alright, now there is a particular type of engine that I want to use for our beginning power generation. And it's something that I've never really made use of before. Let's grab a piece of charcoal here and start cooking this up. The pulverizers each take about 4 Minecraft joules per tick to run. It just turns out that there is an engine that provides just that amount. It is called the... Hello, spider. It is called the magmatic engine. Now, it takes these Invar ingots and Invar gears. Also takes a redstone transmission coil, that's nothing major. It takes a piston. Invar, however, you have to get by putting Invar ingots around an iron ingot. And the Invar itself you get as an alloy of pulverized iron and pulverized ferrous metal. Where's that spider? There you are. Die. So, long and the short of it, we need to get some pulverized ferrous metal. That means we're going to have to make a standard old engine to get us started out. Grab some sticks. We'll make another piston. We need 2 gears, which we will upgrade to stone gears. We're going to need some of the glass we've been cooking up. And this is going to get us our Stirling engine. We've got our bricks. So let's go ahead and make us the powered furnace. I'm only going to make one of these for the moment. There we go, we got our piston. Actually, I don't think I needed a piston for this. Machine frame. We'll need the piston in a little bit, so it's not a loss. Copper there. Redstone on top, and bricks on the side gets us our powered furnace. I'm thinking, for right now, since we're not really doing a whole lot, let's throw this egg. For some reason we keep getting a respawning egg that just shows up here. For right now, since we're not really doing a whole lot, let's just put that there. And we're going to put our Stirling engine down on that. And we need to get some of our ferrous metal out of here. Now, we've only got 19 pieces of ferrous ore. So we got to be kind of stingy with this a little bit. Grab us some charcoal. Get us a lever. And we'll just power that up and let that run. Let's go ahead and get us a chest. To dump the ferrous into. Not what I meant to do, but that works. Alright, so we're going to output to the blue side. Wow, that's running really slow. Let's change this side to orange. We'll turn the rest of the sides to off. It's going to take a little while to do the good work for us. We'll grab our glass. We got one extra piece of sand there. Let's see, what else can we get started on? Can't really do a whole lot. Actually, yeah, there is something that we can do, and it's something that we're going to have to do if we're going to use the magmatic engine. Because magmatic engines have a little bit of a quirk. They cannot accept power, or they cannot accept lava directly. You have to use something to put it in. You can use a liquid transposer, and you can just fill the tank of the liquid transposer with cells or whatever. Or you can just pump it directly from a tank, which is what we're going to do. However, we're not going to use a Buildcraft tank. We are going to use a Xycraft tank. Ooh. As I get distracted by the quartz. Ow. Not my brightest move ever. Oh, no you don't. I hear you. Haha. Yeah, not today, buddy. Let's head over here and grab us a little bit of cactus. Maybe one more piece. Get us a nice solid 8. Ow. Figured I'd surprise Kozak a little bit. Usually when we play together he ends up being the processing bitch. I end up doing all of the fun stuff and he just sits around and mines and processes the stuff, so I figure I'll surprise him and process the stuff this time. Let him do some of the aesthetic work. Alright, so by now we should be getting a decent amount of ferrous metal in there. Let's switch that out for some iron. Put our ferrous metal back up here. We've got 14 ferrous, which is a good start. Let's go ahead. The quartz I picked up away. Cactus. We'll start cooking that up into some cactus green. We will need some wooden pipes. We'll also need a few golden pipes. I'm not going to make any more than that. And all Xycraft tanks start out with an item called a valve. A valve is 4 engineering bricks, 4 iron bars, and a bucket. Gets you 4 valves. An engineering brick is any color of Xycordite, any type of brick, and a piece of redstone. So, as it turns out, we have a bunch of extra dark Xycordite here. Side effect of these sulfur torches is that it occasionally spits out this sulfur goo, which has a couple of uses. Acts as a substitute for red dye, also acts as a substitute for bone meal. And we need some stone bricks, which I think Kozak had a few extra ones cooked up. Yes, he did. So, stone bricks, dark Xycordite, and a piece of redstone is going to give us 4 dark engineering bricks. Iron like that gives us our iron bars. It has a bucket. So our bucket in the middle, our iron bars like that, and our dark engineering bricks will get us our valves. Sounds good. But what good does the valve do us? Well, the valve allows us to make a tank. For right now, I'm going to set up said tank in this room. And I'm going to set it up right against this wall. I'm going to make it a 5x5 tank, I think. And let's see here. I'm going to make the base out of cobblestone. And right now there are people who are saying, wait a minute, don't you have to make tanks out of stone? Or not stone, iron? The really expensive iron blocks? Isn't that how you make tanks? Not with Xycraft. With Xycraft, you can use anything you want. So I'm going to make this tank yay tall. And let's see, how are we looking so far? I'm going to have a valve here and a valve there. And let's go ahead and put that down there. We'll need to fill the back in. And let's see here. Let's head back out here, sleep through the night, just to make sure we don't have any problem with nasties. Creepers can fuck off. Let's go ahead and... oh, Pika. Don't step on my keyboard. We'll get us some glass panes. In here, we will put glass panes, just like so. Put a piece of cobble there. Glass panes, just like so. And just to maintain the look, more glass panes, just like that. And after you have the outside structure of the tank built, right-click on any valve, and you will get this nice shimmering effect, and you have a multi-tank. This particular tank holds 576 buckets. That's a lot. Let's go get something to put in the tank while our steam engine finishes working on our iron. Or Stirling engine, whatever the hell it's called these days. We can put this stuff away. Keep the cobblestone on me. We can put the glass panes away. We don't need the extra valves for now. We are going to want this tin, though. Let's go ahead and make ourselves 32 empty cells. Be plenty for now. And we're going to come down here and collect a little bit of lava. Let's see, where's the closest source of lava? There's some over here. I hate collecting lava using cells. It's annoying. But I don't feel like making a pump at the moment, so it's the only way to do it if you don't have a pump. Bam! Click for the win. Alright. Back home. And I don't know why these stairs are so shaky. Let's see. Don't really have the pathways defined very well yet, so we'll just go through here. This room does connect to the mine shaft somewhere, I just don't know where. Alright, and we'll dump the lava cells in there, and we will watch the lava level raise just a little bit. Let's come out here and see how we are doing with our Stirling engine. 38 pulverized iron, 40 pulverized iron, good deal. 1 ferrous metal plus 2 iron is 3 Invar. So that got us 45 Invar blend. Which we will toss in our iron furnace with some charcoal. And that's going to get us our Invar ingots. We'll leave that to cook for just a moment here, because we need to get redstone transmission cells. We're actually going to need 2 of those. Silver plus redstone gets you redstone transmission coils. We're also going to need a second piston. And I need some wood for that. Get our wood back. Da-da-da-da. Iron, redstone, piston. Iron with Invar all around gets you an Invar gear. Come on. And again, that gets us another Invar gear. And now we just need 3 Invar ingots. There we go, 3 Invar ingots, the redstone transmission coil, the piston, and the 2 Invar gears gets us our magmatic engine. Let's go hook this up with our second pulverizer. Actually, let's grab a chest while we're at it. We're going to need some place to deposit all of this crap that we're about to get. In the front of here, we're going to have our magmatic engine. Not like that. And I think I can break them with... yeah, there we go. I will actually need to get the cactus that I cooked up earlier. I need to make a little bit of waterproof pipe. Pipe waterproofing, we'll need 2 wooden waterproof. We'll need 2 golden waterproof before all's said and done. Making some pretty good headway on our iron. Let's come back here, and in front of this tank we are going to have wooden waterproof, golden waterproof. We're going to have a pulverizer sitting right here. On that we're going to have our magmatic engine. We're going to do the same thing here. And by the same thing, I mean, yes, we're going to do exactly the same thing. we're going to come fetch this pulverizer. As soon as it's, done burning through this piece of coal. Grab our Invar ingots. Two more Invar gears. Reception coil, piston, Invar ingots, magmatic engine. We'll dump off all of our ores there. And our Stirling engine is now out of power. We'll take this out, we'll break this pulverizer, and we'll break this chest. Back here, we're going to do the same thing. Pulverizer, magmatic engine, right there. Over here, we're going to set this configuration to orange on that side, blue on the top, and all other outputs disabled. Over here, same thing, except this side is going to be orange, all other outputs disabled, blue on the top. Just like that. In the middle, our chest. Alright. On here, we're going to have a lever. Actually, we need a couple of redstone engines to run this. And actually, I think there's one more thing that I want to build real quick. I want to build an induction smelter. And you'll understand why soon. The induction smelter is Invar, bucket, machine frame, redstone reception coil. Good, we have everything we need. Need Mr. Lever. So we need 2 Invar, we need a bucket, which we can craft out of tin. We need some copper, we need our iron, our gold. So iron, glass, gold. Machine frame. Gold, redstone, reception coil. Thought I had more tin than that. Tin for the bucket. Machine frame. Invar on the sides. Copper. And redstone coil, induction smelter. In here, we're going to grab some obsidian. And we're going to grab some of our lead. Won't need a whole lot of the lead. There is one thing that I have to make in order for this to work. And it's going to take more iron than I have available, so I'm going to have to cook up some of the pulverized iron. Need 1 bar of silver and a total of 3 bars of iron. And with this, we're going to make our first tool, the crescent hammer. This is the thermal expansion equivalent of a wrench, basically. Over here, I'm going to set down our induction smelter. Alright. In here, I'm going to put our obsidian. In here, I'm going to put our lead. Actually, I'm going to reverse that. Obsidian there, lead there. Need those redstone engines. Not doing anything without those. Sticks. There's sticks. 4 wooden gears. There's some iron. Thank you very much. Two pistons, 2 glass, redstone engines, over here, underneath that and that, I'm going to put the redstone engines. On here I'm going to have a lever. Flip the lever, it'll activate the redstone engines, it'll pump some lava out of our tank into our magmatic engines, which are immediately going to go, hey, I have fuel, I can work. And they are going to start pumping 4 Minecraft joules per tick into these machines. Actually, we're going to turn that off. These things have enough power or enough fuel in them to run for a while now. Magmatic engines don't require much. As you can see, we're already getting quite a bit of stuff here. I'm just waiting for a little more. There we go. Now, our induction smelter, we're going to put our pulverized obsidian and our pulverized lead, and we're going to give this a whack. It's now going to point over at this thing, which is going to consume that. And after a little bit of time, it's going to give us some hardened glass. Hardened glass is very important stuff for thermal expansion, because this allows you to make your liquiducts, and more importantly, your redstone energy conduits. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. We'll get us some more stuff. Now the induction smelter is capable of using up to 4 Minecraft joules per tick also. So this thing is running at close to maximum speed right now. Let's go ahead and give this a whack. Now, we have absolutely nothing in there for it to work on, so it's just going to bank power until we put something in there to work on. Let's fix the problem of not having stuff to work on, because we have plenty of ores over here that need cooked, as you can see. Now, some of these ores can't be processed. Iron is always one of the most important, so we'll haul down a good stack of iron for each one. You can see these things are ramping up and actually running pretty quickly now. Magmatic engines are doing their work. Just a little more here. And now we can throw that in. Over here we can throw that in, and we can leave those alone for a few minutes. Now, what we need to do is come over here, and we need to make about 4 stone gears. We're also going to want to make about 4 chests. And we're going to need to go and claim... Actually, how much do I have in here? Just 1. Damn. We'll start cooking that up while I grab a bite to eat here. Oh, frickin' slime. Just drown. Alright. Over here, chest with iron gives you a hopper. Hoppers, I'm sure you all remember, basically just allow you to queue up stuff to be thrown in. Like this. I hear you. Are you upstairs? I hear you, but I don't see you. Where are you? There you are. Come up here. Come on. Come up and say hi. Come here. Come here. Boom. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Piss off, spider. Here's this respawning egg. Oh no. Oh no. No, you don't. You can stay the hell away from me. We've already had problems with one of you bastards exploding in the base today. You I don't care about. Blue creepers, not a threat at all. The worst they can do is suck some mana out of you. Big deal. Alright. There we go. Bunch of hoppers. There we go. And with that, we can queue up a whole bunch of ores, pulverize it all into here, get it nice and neat, get it ready to cook, or blend, as the case may be, for some of them. And I think that's going to be about where I'm going to end things. However, before I do that, let me get my inventory cleaned up just a little bit here. Put any existing bars we've got away. We can put away our redstone, our cobblestone, startling engine we don't need at the moment. Powered furnace. How do we want to run the powered furnace? I think I'm going to do that using a steam engine. Let's go ahead and build one of those real quick. Episode might run a little long, but who cares? Okay, so we need a piston, copper, copper gears, and a redstone transmission coil. Transmission coil is silver. Let's go ahead and grab our copper. Let's grab the 1 bar of iron we've got. Cobble, redstone, wood. We'll need you before all said and done. We're also going to need a bit of gold, probably a bit of tin. Alright. What am I making the piston for? Oh, yeah, derp. Gotta double check myself sometimes. Wooden gears. Stone gears. Copper gears. Transmission coil. For the piston. Copper. Copper gets us a steam engine. We're also going to want to build an aqueous accumulator, which is a pneumatic servo, a couple pieces of tin, glass, machine frame, and a bucket. The servo is iron, glass, redstone. Easily done. There we go. Iron, glass, gold. Gets us that. Just make a bucket out of tin. A little bit of that. Some glass on the sides. Tin there. And our pneumatic servo gets us our aqueous accumulator. Good deal. Chuck the egg. We got a bucket. We have another bucket. Let's go fill this one with water. Oh, lag spike. Would you just die? Let's go ahead and set up a powered furnace. We will need a little bit of coal for this, I think. We're just going to set it up down here also. We'll dig this out, and we're going to put our aqueous accumulator right here. Water to both sides. And we will have the powered furnace sitting right here. We will have the steam engine sitting back here, feeding into the powered furnace. Blue on top, orange on the side, disable any other inputs. We'll want to get a chest, and we're also going to want to probably disable these engines for now because they are storing massive amounts of power. Actually, let's go and get something for them to do. This episode is going to run a little long. I don't care. Alright, sort my inventory. Let's go ahead and make one do copper and make another do tin, gold, and silver. Not that silver. That silver. Alright, so this one is going to do straight up copper. This one is going to do some silver, some tin, and some gold. There we go. Over here, we're going to want to put a couple more hoppers up here, I think. But for right now, all we're going to do is we're going to get some of our pulverized iron from here, pop it in here, and then we're going to feed this some charcoal. And it's going to quickly start producing 2 Minecraft joules per tick for us, which is the exact amount that a powered furnace needs. That is going to allow us to process all of our ores with minimal waste. And charcoal and everything in a steam engine like that also lasts quite a long time. So we have everything we need to process up our ores. However, not all of these ores can be processed using pulverizers. For example, this Vintium ore. This stuff can be cooked in a powered furnace, but it can't be macerated or pulverized. Aluminum ore, same thing. It can be smelted, powered furnace, or an induction smelter, no pulverization. Let's see. This silver ore, I guess it can be pulverized, but I'm not sure I want to. It can be macerated too. Let's see here. About this silver ore. I guess there's 3 types of silver ore. Okay, it can be pulverized. Ferrous we know can be pulverized. I think aluminum is the only ore that I have that can't be straight up pulverized. So the aluminum, we're just going to cook straight up. The silver ore, I'm actually going to kind of hold off on, because silver ore, you might have noticed, it can be smelted into a silver bar. It can be ground using a grinder to get dirty galena gravel, that's factorization. Powered furnace will cook it into silver. Pulverizer will turn it into silver, with chance of lead. Induction smelter, straight up silver. Macerator, straight up silver. Rock crusher, same thing. But there's this thing called a slag furnace. Wonder what that does. That's what we're going to use to process up some of the silver, because we need some lead too in order to do some factorization stuff. And we haven't been finding a whole lot of lead ore. We've got almost 2 stacks, but we need more lead than that. So we're going to make a slag furnace to handle this stuff, but for right now, I'm out of time. So I am going to spend some time getting our ores processed aside from all of our silver ore. I'll process some of that the normal way, but we're going to save some of it to show off that slag furnace. For right now, this has been Nightdagger with Let's Play Mod of Minecraft. Oh, hello. This steam engine actually built up so much energy that it stopped working. It broke down. How do you fix it? Give it a whack with a wrench. Good example. So, it's going to offload its power now because it has something to do. And everything should be happy. Alright, let's try this again. This has been Nightdagger with Let's Play Mod of Minecraft, Season 4, Episode 4, ore processing. Yep, we're good to go. Catch you guys later.